All I can say is when someone tells you that they're going to do something, you should really pay attention to them and wait to see if that's what they're actually going to do. But don't doubt that they're going to do it. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is Love and Hip Hop, Season 7, Episode 4. And we actually had two episodes. So I was going to do one long video. Nah, we'll just keep it in episodes. You know I hate to make long videos for you guys. So I want to make sure you watch. Okay, so let's just start right here. Judy meets with Yandy, and she's telling Yandy what happened the last time they were together with Kim and all of that, and how Kim had the heart attack and everything. Okay, so let's just say I know our timing is usually off when it comes to reality TV. We're seeing things that are 6 months ago and different things like that. But Kim had a heart attack, and it looked like Kim was right there for the next filming schedule. So I think Mona might have pulled a fast one on us, honey, because it's really reading like a Gator Croc heart attack to me. You know how Gator Croc, she has heart attacks, multiple heart attacks, and then she pops right back up on the scene, honey, like nothing ever happened. Mona. Anyway, seems like a Gator Croc type of heart attack to me. But anyway, so she had a heart attack, allegedly, and all of that. And then we end up seeing her again later. But the funny part was whenever Judy actually told Yandy, I said, okay, she's like, we really need to stop all this foolishness. We need to really start getting along, this, that, and the other. And she's like, I'm going to pray for the bitch. Really, Judy? I'm going to pray for the bitch. Real concerned, girl. Real concerned. Get on. Anyway, next we actually see Miracle, Rich, and Ashley. Miracle then brought Ashley back and giving Rich a second chance at spending the summer with his daughter. We'll see. There was a whole little situation where Rich told her, he has this new girlfriend named Jade. She's actually been out in LA, but she'll actually get to meet her. I'm going to jump right to what actually happened with that whole situation. Ashley actually did come later in the episode, and she did end up meeting with Jade, and it was horrible. It was horrible because we said before that Richard's daughter was a little bit too grown. She was a whole lot too grown. Now, keep in mind, yes, Ashley's not very much older than her, but the fact is she's fucking your dad, which puts her into an adult position. You're not an adult. But she talked to that girl like that girl was crazy, like the girl's head screwed on and off and sat on the shelf at night. And Rich just kind of sat there, was like, don't be rude. So she was literally rude. Told the girl about her outfit. She just was just as smug, and you ain't no different than the others. And you got on booty shorts, and he's not going to take you seriously, and I don't see it for her. And I mean, that's just how she was talking. Real rude. Like, and I'm wondering, like, why Rich is not stopping her. You know what I mean? I was like, this is not cute. And Ashley's better than me because I would have gave Rich and his daughter just a little bit of, and I would have pumped on. She's not real cute either, that little Ashley. She ain't too cute. Something going on with her teeth. She's her teeth whitened or something. It's like she smokes a whole lot of Newports. Anyway, but she didn't deserve that treatment. That treatment was horrible. And that really did not, that wasn't a good look. It didn't make us like Ashley very much. I don't like little smart mouth little whores. So I was like, I was side eyeing you last summer and we back at it again, Miss Ashley. Where you need to have several seats in the little kids fuck section. Anyway, moving on to Swift and Cardi B. Swift had left Cardi B with his phone. Like there was beats and stuff in his phone. So she's playing around with the phone. But you already know that your girlfriend be having some slick shit out of her mouth, Asia. She be having slick shit out of her mouth to say about Cardi. Well, wouldn't you know, Cardi's over there fucking around playing with his phone. She starts saying smart shit about Cardi, coming up on the phone. Cardi sitting there reading like, wait, hold up. Why is this bitch coming for my substance, you know? So Cardi told him, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. From the door, and this goes with my intro, y'all. When I see your girlfriend, whenever I see her, whenever I meet her, I'm going to smack the shit out of her, just so that you know. Because she ain't got no business talking shit on me. She ain't got no business. And then we did have a couple words over Instagram. That bitch ain't got no business saying nothing to me. She'll know me. And I'm in a relationship. And the shit she's saying could damage my relationship. That bitch don't want to meet me, but she's going to. When I see your girlfriend, I'm going to smack the shit out of her. And told him, I'm Queen Patty LaBelle, honey. Queen Patty LaBelle. I'm Patty as hell. I'm going to smack the shit out of her. I'm going to throw the bitch in a ditch on sight. I said, oh, Cardi. Now, this is what I say. When a motherfucker like Cardi B tells you she's going to smack your bitch, kick down the door and smack your bitch, you need to pay attention. Those aren't just lyrics. Cardi B is about that life. So Swift ain't paying no attention. Everything's everything. The little girlfriend ends up coming in town. Him and her have a whole little dinner. She's still tripping off the Cardi shit. She cried all at the dinner. She's an ugly little thing, too. You know, you take a Barbie doll and you push the head down too far and it gets real fat, like the face gets real fat and then it be distorted. But that's exactly what she looked like. She is not cute at all. She looks like a really bad version of Naomi Campbell. Just not cute at all. Where, you know, Naomi's fierce. She not. She the real bad run down Section 8 version of Naomi. Terrible. She has the little accent and all that, but she's fucked up. But anyway, so she sit over there, she cried and did this, that, and the other. Swift to her, oh, no, nothing happened. Try and kiss her or nothing like that. Everything's squeak line. And everything was supposed to be fine. I said, okay. Later on, we see she was supposed to be getting on a plane to go on back to London. She gonna surprise Swift. She ain't go back to London. She done got her ass and went on up into his hotel room and she gonna surprise him. Next thing you know, the surprise was on her because here he comes through the door with Cardi. And Cardi looked and she knew right away who she was. The girl's looking at Cardi, Cardi's looking at her. And baby, Cardi did exactly. Maya Angelou said it best, honey. Somebody tell you who they are, listen to them, honey. Cardi didn't say anything. Snatched her by the hair and gave her a little something, honey. I said, oh my God, honey. Started giving it to her. I said, okay. That damn Cardi is about that life, honey. She said, I'm going to, when I see her, I'm going to get her. I told you I was going to get you, bitch. I told you. You should have been ready, bitch. I told you I was going to get you. And they going back and forth. She said, I didn't even fuck your man, but I'm going to fuck him now. I'm going to fuck him, and I'm going to take him from you, bitch. And this was the funniest part of it all to me. After they had the little altercation, why did Cardi just turn around just as cool and say, welcome to New York, bitch? I said, oh, Cardi, no. Smack your face, yank your hair, and tell you, welcome to New York, bitch. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to fuck your man and take him now, since you think you're fancy. I said, okay. So she goes, they separate them out. Cardi took her wig off and everything, real ghetto. And they separate them. So later on, she was just a mess. And you didn't try to protect me, and you didn't do this, that, and the other. And Swift did. He just kind of like just stood there like looking stupid. I'm like, she told you she's gonna do it. You didn't believe her? He's sitting down. Cardi comes back to talk to him. He's just sitting there looking stupid. And he's like, we need to talk because this ain't cool. This, that, and the other. Cardi starts talking to him, and I said, oh, this is getting ready to go left. When I see her step down out of her heels, next thing I know, baby, she leaped over there on him and gave him a little taste too. Just a taste. So what you been telling her about me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Real fast. I said, come on, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Fight fast, talk slow, fight fast, bitch. She jumped right over there in his lap and gave that motherfucker a little taste. And he was just screaming and yelling like an old bitch. I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you now because you didn't think of it. You didn't move fast enough. She fucked you up. Anyway, so Cardi beat both of them up. And then she actually felt bad about beating up Swift. So she came back to him later because she kicked him off the tour too. Came back and apologized to him and told him, I'm sorry. I won't beat you up no more. After she had talked to Hennessy, and Hennessy told her, girl, don't do that no more. You wrong, bitch. Now you wrong. And you need to apologize to him. So she apologized to him and asked him to come back on tour. He goes, say, I got to think about it. I said, yeah, because you done fucked his ass up over there. Damn, Cardi. But she wasn't feeling too bad about what's her name's behind the chick. And she gonna say, and I'll do it again. I said, she is a mess. Cardi's a mess. But again, when somebody tell you they're gonna fuck you up, don't be sitting around looking stupid. Expect them to fuck you up. Fuck them up first. That's the way it goes. Anyway, let's talk about DJ Self and Mariah Lynn. Well, he broke out, went up to her, and offered her a position. He wanted to sign her to Gwinnett Entertainment, which is his new label. She wants to be like Faith Evans. She wanted to be like Faith Evans, the first lady of Bad Boy. She wanted to be the first lady of Gwinnett Entertainment. And he was like, yeah, okay. It was one of them kind of things. Yeah, okay. But that's what she wanted. She's like, I want to be priority. Instead of the other. So weeks went by and she's like fucking around playing. Oh, and then they had this fake ass shopping trip after she's like, well, I guess I'm going to sign a contract. Well, we'll see. I got to run it by my lawyer. Instead of, he's like, well, to show good faith, he's going to buy her something from the jewelry store. He said he would buy her one thing. That bitch will say, well, I want one of these, two of these. And I was like, go ahead with the fake bullshit, Mariah Lynn, bitch. No, good and well, a little tennis bracelet from the Five and Dime will do you just fine. Shut on that. Anyway, so time went by. She ain't never signed. He'd have messed around and signed somebody else. And then she got all upset later on down the line about the fact that I guess she's not going to be the main artist of Gwinnett Entertainment. But that comes in the next episode, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so let's go on to Snoop and Sophie. Snoop went to talk to Sophie Green to tell her, I'm going to put you with Joel Santana, and I got to let you go. I can't mess with you because it's causing a problem with me and Jay. Well, Snoop couldn't. Once she got there with Sophie, Sophie's talking to her, batting her eyelashes, and Snoop couldn't let her go. So Snoop actually set her up. She did set her up with Jules. She had that, supposed to be getting that together. And then she also put her into an audition. She got her little audition. Jay found out about the audition, came down to her audition, and then ended up like attacking her, and they got to arguing back and forth, and she's accused her. She's like, honey, I don't like girls. And she's like, I like men. And she's like, I don't like girls either, but I like Snoop. And you a hood rat bitch, and this, that thing, and all this. And when it really got down to it, she was like really, really pissed off because Snoop set up that audition. Snoop's never got her an audition. And I thought that was kind of weird. Like, That is strange. Like, you brought her here, you know she's an actress. You ain't trying to hook her up and then Snoop tries to. That was some old gut bucket ass shit that I sent her on. I said, well, that ain't a good look either. I was like, oh, that's Snoop, bro. You trying to do too much. You should be on the creep squad because you got bullshit with you, and you are acting like Peter Guns and Rich right now. Not a good look. So she told Snoop, we need like a month. I'll put you in probation for a month. And Snoop's like, I ain't doing all that bullshit. I was like, them two are starting to get on my nerves. Real bad. Starting to work me. Starting to really drain me. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so then we had Yandy, Erica, and Samantha. There was a little party for the kids, so they got all the kids together, but then they actually end up sitting down talking. When I tell you that Yandy was so motherfucking beat when she came in here, that bitch's hair was everything, and her makeup was everything. She was beat. Do you hear me? Just glowing. I said, bitch, you better come in here looking like $1,000,000. But they ended up sitting down, and then they started going back and forth. Samantha right away started, she's like jumping on Yandy and, talking real crazy and reckless to Yandy. I'm like, I don't know how Yandy does it. But I told y'all before, there's no way that bitch can hold a baby over me. Bitch, I got two of my own. Fuck you. Fuck you. And yeah, that's like I said, good old Kim was there with her 22 heart attacks, honey, and was just fine. She over there playing with the kids. We just had a heart attack. Okay, girl. Whatever. Anyway. So they're going back and forth, back and forth. Samantha said that she gets her shit off on Yandy. Then Erica want to jump in. Now she want to get her shit off, and she's like, I got receipts for this, that, thing, and the other. Yandy basically got her together and was like, you were nothing but a jump off. You was a slide. That's all. You know what? Nothing. He told you that he had a woman, and you turned around and sucked his dick anyway. And this, that, and the other, and said the man ain't never liked you, ain't never wanted you, this, that, thing, the other. They going back and forth, back and forth. So Samantha was cool at first when Erica looked like Erica was gonna be able to hold her own, and then she said, "Something you need to learn your place. You're not, you're not in charge." She says, "I know my place. I'm the wife, honey." When she did that, them two got just as tight, and I said, "Oh, they was tight." I said, "Man, DC's must got some good old stuff, honey." They were just as tight. Samantha got just as mad at him because they're going to say, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's all about the ring. Yandy just stopped arguing. Was like, yeah, actually, it really is all about the ring. All while they was talking, they got mad. Samantha got up and stormed out on him. Erica went to go out the other door. They got to insult each other. Yandy said, something's going on with your girdle. Your girdle's not laying right or something. She said, something's wrong with your teeth. She said, are they? I said, oh, Yandy. Yandy made them mad, honey. And it was just it's just some bullshit. It's Mendices. They want Mendices. Samantha wants some money. Samantha wants some money. That's all. And she wants control. And the baby's being bounced around from pillar to post. She's full of shit. So they did all that. That went. But she definitely rocked them. I was like, oh no, she didn't rock them with that ring, honey. Give it, I'm wifey, honey. Let's see what else happened. That's it. That was it that actually happened on this episode. And the little thing with Jay. See, I thought Sophie and Jay was getting ready to throw down. That wasn't nothing. They pushed the table back and forth. They wouldn't even touch each other. It was some bullshit. All right, so that's it. That's it for episode 4. We'll go on to episode 5. See, I didn't talk 18 minutes on this one. I'm going to cut it here, and we'll do another video again because that'll just be too damn long. All right, y'all. Talk to you in the next video. Hey, guys. Thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is episode 5, season 7 of Love and Hip Hop New York. Let's go right into it. Cardi B. Last we saw Cardi had done fucked up Swift. And like I said, she felt bad about it. And now it's like a role reversal. She was like buttering him up like he was the bitch. I said, okay. Child, I thought he was a little bitchy in the beginning anyway, but okay, he's a little soft for Cardi, but he's like, all right, Cardi, all right, whatever. Anyway, DJ Self, Snoop, and Rich. They're actually going back and forth and they're talking about what's going on. Rich is pretty much laughing at DJ Self because he wants to work with Mariah Lynn. And he's like, Mariah Lynn ain't shit. Then he's like, all ignorant. He goes to say, in his confessional, he's like, she ain't shit and her work ain't shit. I was like, well, that's really, he said her music was trash. I said, Rich is just ignorant, just as rude as he can be. But I was like, okay, so they still them two still is feud. They can't see eye to eye. He gonna say DJ Self. He gonna see for himself. She ain't shit. I was like, oh Lord. So he has this other artist that he was working on, and like I said, Mariah Lynn finally came back to DJ Self and found out about the other artist. Found out basically that she's not going to be exclusive. She's not going to be the first lady of Gwennon, and she's really pissed that she ripped up the contract. So I thought that was real stupid on her part because I don't see nobody beating no door down to give her no contract. But anyway, she ended up sitting down with Rich. It was very short. He was very disrespectful. Basically let her know he didn't give a fuck about her. She wasn't shit, wasn't from shit, and wasn't going to be shit, and he wasn't changing his mind. And told that bitch to get the fuck on. I said, okay, cool. No problem. The other thing with Cardi, Swift wants Cardi to apologize. That ain't, y'all know that ain't gonna happen. She not gonna apologize about fucking up pushed in Barbie doll head. She can forget it. Then we got Kimbella and we got a new person, Juju. Juju is Cameron's girlfriend. She's sharp. She's really sharp. They actually met up, and then they met up with Jay. Jay came in as well. Jay was telling them what was going on, and they both were giving her some advice. At the same time that all that was going on, Jay ended up letting Kimbella know, well, girl, it ain't over just yet, honey, because Girlie's coming to work with Jewel, so you better get on that. Kimbella was like, whoa, that bitch will get just what she looking for. She come over there fucking around with Jewel's. I ain't got time for bullshit. Yeah, she wasn't for shit. Not at all. And when they were at that meeting, I said, what is this wig and stuff you got going on? And she was that goddamn Kimbella was looking like Nikki Baby. I was like, you giving me plastic Dolly Parton kind out of here. I went crazy about that. Anyway, in this episode is actually when Hennessy and Cardi B actually did talk, and Hennessy let Cardi know, girl, you wrong, honey. You wrong, and you shouldn't have did that shit. Okay, so then we end up seeing Kimbella talk to Jules later, and she really was going through it. She was crying and the whole 9 yards, all about Sophie Green and this, that, the other, and how she don't want him working with certain people, and all. She is really insecure. If you really are going to be going on like this, you probably need to get out of that relationship. You need to let him go. You don't trust him, and I understand you not trust him, but you're not letting it go. You're just like going on. You're going to have high blood pressure fucking around. And are you going to run him away from you? You accuse him, girl, you're going to go do something. It's just ridiculous. It is getting kind of old. Like, in these few little weeks, I've gotten really sick of it. So you need to really stop. Drewski meets up with Sky and talks shit to her. He got a problem with talking shit to people with his old plastic man looking ass. Because he disrespects the shit out of Bianca. And then he just was so disrespectful to Sky. Basically told her, I made you. I went and found you and I protected you. And, he told her that she had been being passed around. That basketball players was passing her around before he got hold of her. Like he made her. She ended up telling him, oh, no, baby, that is not what even happened. And I don't know where you got this complex that you rescued me, but fuck you. And she ended up walking off. But I don't think that's the last we're going to see her. But I don't know why everybody's letting this little white boy talk to them like that, honey. I said, y'all better stop letting Justin Bieber talk to y'all like that. Y'all better quit, honey. He talks he's reckless. He really down talks Bianca and how he don't want her and this, that thing and the other, and he only plays with her to get her on the track. And they did do the track. The track is nice as hell. It was perfect for her. They sound good together. She was killing that song. But I just don't like it. He's right back flirting with her and stuff, and he tell her, I don't really want you, I don't want you, and this, that thing, and the other. And then he all up on her butt and all grabbing her from behind. And Bianca's playing the fool, and he got her looking real stupid. Looking real stupid and playing her. It's not cute. You look like a bitch with low self-esteem right now. Um, let's see. Actually, that's all that really went on in this episode, other than the best part was at the very end when Jade actually approached Rich and told Rich, this is how I felt. I felt really disrespected with your daughter. And I felt like you didn't fight for me at all. You just kind of like blew me off. And he was like, yeah, well, whatever. He was blowing her off then. And she was like, this is terrible. You don't want to fight for a relationship, this, that, and the other. It's not even like that. I mean, I've been so disrespected. And he just did not talk very nice to her. And the next thing you know, she's sitting there. She's like, you got to fucking be kidding me. And when she looked at baby, who was coming through the door, baby, and beat out. She was so motherfucking beat coming up through there. I said, bitch, now that is how you make an entrance into a television program where you're making a cameo, bitch. It was Miss motherfucking Monique. And that bitch was done. Do you understand me? And the girl looked at her, and then guy was leaving out, and Rich was like, I said, oh, Monique. Honey, Monique came back to get her man, honey. I said, come on, mama. So I said, oh, I can't wait till next week, honey, to see what's going to actually go down with this shit. That was a mess. An absolute mess. You know what? And you know what? This is what, 7, almost 8 minutes. You know what? I think I'm going to actually add this into the other video, guys, because I thought it was going to end up being a lot longer, but it turns out it really wasn't that much information. So I'm going to go ahead and add it so y'all will actually be able to get the one video that'll have both of them on there. All right. All right. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. All right. Later.